Okay, all right. So let's start our class. So in previous class, I could not conduct because of network issue. So actually, we people have started with model auxiliary verbs, and today we people are about to finish it. Okay, so let's start. I will share the screen, and you just let me know if it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so if you remember in previous class, we people have done with may, and in today's class, I would like to talk about now might and remaining part. So we people will talk about might now. So all of you think that may can be used for permission, may can be used for request, may can be used for wish. That we people have seen. May God bless you, may your dreams come true, and may live long. Something like that we people have discussed. So might is past of may. Okay. So from that point also, we people need to think that here also some uses of might that we people need to understand. So first of all, you people will see that use of might is used for suggestion. Okay, so if you want to suggest, so there are number of modal auxiliary verbs that can be used to express different meanings: suggestions, conditional, and possibility. These are three uses of might that we people would like to discuss it today. Okay, so first of all, we people are going to talk about this might and its use as suggestion. So it says first, there is a lot of traffic today. So try to understand. So it says there is a lot of traffic today. So you might want to leave for work early. So what is this? This is suggestion. Why he wants to leave early? Because there is a lot of traffic, and so someone is saying that you might want to leave for work early. So it is not necessary that you have to go at early, but because if you want to avoid traffic or if you want to reach in time, so it will be better. So suggestions are something like this. Suggestions are not obligatory, they are not compulsory to follow. So you might want to leave for work early, it means that it is a suggestion, it is an advice. It's up to you whether you want to follow it or not. Okay, and here is another one. It says that you might want to take a break. Okay, so this also says that you want to take a break, or you should take a break. In fact, meaning of this is okay. So
Sir, voice is not coming, sir.
is it so?
It is low, sir.
Okay, is it for all?
हाँ सर कमी है सर.
Okay, it is breaking.
ब्रेकिंग नो सर. ऐकू
ब्रेकिंग
कमी
नाही
येत आहे,
सर.
आवाज कमी येत आहे.
छोटा येतोय सर आवाज खूप.
Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, is it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So that was the second use that we people would like to discuss, and it was mites. And I told that it is just a suggestion, and suggestions are not compulsory to be followed. That is up to the listener whether he want to follow it or whether he just want to neglect it. So that was one use, and it is suggestion. And for suggestion, other model auxiliary something like should will be used. So most used Moral auxiliary is should for suggestion, and it is better also. So you can use might also, but should is used mostly. Then next people will talk about conditional use of might. So conditional means there is a condition. If this, then that. If then, something like this. Okay. So let's try to understand with examples. So you people can say, if I had studied more. Okay. So this is in past. This example is in past. Why is it in past? Who will tell me? Why is it in past? Because here had studied, this tells me that this is in past. Okay, so if I had studied more, I might have passed the exam. So here I might have passed. Hmm? So reality is what, fact is what, have I passed the exam or not? Answer me.
No.
No, I have not passed the exam because this is in the past, and I have not studied. I had not studied, and the result is that I have not passed the exam. But afterwards, this is a kind of regret. If I had studied more, जर मी जास्त अभ्यास केला असता, तर मी पास झालो असतो. So this is conditional use of might. Okay, so you can say like this, you can use it in past also. And see the next, this is in present now. Okay, why it is in present? Because the verb which is enter, it is in first form, and there is no any helping verb. So therefore I can say, if I enter the contest, I might win. So here you'll come to know, जर मी स्पर्धेत भाग घेतला असता तर मी जिंकलो असतो. So this is a kind of condition, जर तर. Similar can be we have discussed with the help of will also. You can say, if I enter the contest, I will win. That is also possible. But you just think it depend upon the user key, what kind of conditional word and sentences you people are going to choose. Okay, so this will be also right. If I enter the contest, I will win. Then let's think of this use number 3. If you ask her, so ask is verb here, and it is in first form, so it is again in present. So this sentence is also in present. Okay. So if you ask her, she might say yes. Okay. So if and then, this is conditional, and it can be used for past, it can be used for present also, so that you people need to remember. No, it will not be not like that, Rutuja. So it depends upon the user. की past मध्ये वापरायचं असेल तर you have to use past verb forms. जसं इथं in first example की I had studied more. So had studied will indicate that might, which is used here, this is in past. So it depends upon you whether you want to use it in the past or whether you want to use it in present. So not necessarily की might हे मेचं past असेल तरी सुद्धा it is only used in past. It is not the case. You can use it in present also. वर्तमान काळामध्ये सुद्धा तुम्ही वापरू शकता, ऋतुजा.
Okay, sir.
And then one more use of might we people are going to discuss, and this is possibility, shakyata. So you can express possibility with different modal forms like may also, but at the end I'm going to tell difference between may and might and its possibility. So first we'll talk about examples. She might have missed class. She might have missed class because she was sick. So here might expresses possibility, शक्यता. काय झालं असणार आहे? तिचा क्लास मिस झाला असणार. कशामुळे? कारण ती आजारी होती. सो दॅट मीनिंग इज कन्वेड. She wasn't feeling well last week. So this tells us that this is possibility. तिचा क्लास बुडला असणार आहे. हा ही एक शक्यता आहे. They might be on their way now. So might be असतील ते त्यांच्या मार्गावरती असतील. It might rain tomorrow. उद्या पाऊस पडू शकतो. So same example all you people just try to pay attention on the screen that I'm going to write that and another example same I'm going to use might, and now you people have to tell me are they same or is there any difference? If there is difference, what is it? Just try to guess. It may rain today and it might rain today. दोन्ही एक्झाम्पल मधून वी एक्सप्रेस पॉसिबिलिटी, पण एक जो वर्ब आहे मे आणि माइट मध्ये एक जास्त पॉसिबिलिटी एक्सप्रेस करतं आणि दुसरं कमी पॉसिबिलिटी. सो कॅन यू टेल मी विच एक्सप्रेसेस मोर पॉसिबल, मे की माइट?
Might.
My.
Me.
It's may expresses more possibility, might is less possibility. म्हणजे हा, सो जस्ट जास्त पाऊस पडण्याची दाट शक्यता जी म्हणतो ना, दाट शक्यता, दॅट इज मोर पॉसिबिलिटी. यू पीपल विल एक्सप्रेस इट विथ मे. अँड इफ यू थिंक दॅट मच की एवढी शक्यता नाहीये पाऊस पडण्याची, इन दॅट केस यू कॅन यूज माइट. सो दॅट इज डिफरन्स बिटवीन मे अँड माइट वेन यू आर गोइंग टू यूज इट फॉर एक्सप्रेसिंग पॉसिबिलिटी. ओके, सो नाव यू पीपल जस्ट मेक फ्यू एक्झाम्पल्स ऑफ माइट. म्हणजे कुठलेही you can make suggestion conditional बनवा किंवा possibilities बनवा. We will discuss few and then we'll go for next 3-4 examples we people will discuss. You can unmute and speak instead of typing. I'm waiting for your responses. So if you're typing, do it fast. We don't have that much time.
सर माइटचं बनवायचं.
Yes, mightचं कुठलंही सजेशन बनवा, कंडिशनल किंवा पॉसिबिलिटी. They might be faster than me. Yes, Rutuja, that's right. You can say they might be. You're expressing here what? Possibility. You're expressing here possibility. If I participate in this competition, I might win this. Sakshi, yes. There are some.
He might be afraid of the dark.
Yes, he might be afraid of darkness or dark. So possibility, you are expressing possibility. Sakshi, your example conditional is if I participate this competition, I might win. Okay, all right. I hope that this is clear to everyone. And with this, we should go for next slide. It may rain today. Yes, Pooja. That's true. So shall we go for next slide?
Yes, sir.
Here is now must. Okay, Aishwarya is saying she might not be on bus. She might be walking home. Okay, so yes, Aishwarya, that will be also right. She might not be on bus. You're expressing possibility. That's right. Okay, so now think about must. All you people have to think that must is modal auxiliary, which is used when you want to express or to talk something that is expressing obligation, that is moral duty. To express such things, we people use must. Okay, all right. Let's see the screen. Pooja saying he might come and visit us next year. Yes, Pooja, you're right. That might is also right here. Now pay attention to the must. मस्टचा वापर हा एखादी गोष्ट मोस्टली कधी केला जातो बघा, एखादी गोष्ट ही केलीच पाहिजे. केलीच पाहिजे मध्ये मी जे शेवटीच सांगतो की नाही, केलीच पाहिजे म्हणजे ते करणं बंधनकारक असतं किंवा कंपल्सरी असतं किंवा तुम्हाला ते करावीच लागत असते. इन दॅट केस यू पीपल आर गोइंग टू यूज मस्ट. Okay, so first of all, you people pay attention to the screen. It says obligation or duty. Obligation, बंधन. ड्युटी, कर्तव्य. एखादी गोष्ट कर्तव्य आहे किंवा बंधन आहे म्हणून करणं. फॉर दॅट यू पीपल कॅन यूज मस्ट. Okay, see, given example, it says you must wear a seat belt when you drive. Okay, so म्हणजे काय, ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही ड्राईव्ह करत असाल त्यावेळेस सीट बेल्ट घातलाच पाहिजे. सो घातलाच च इंडिकेट्स सच काइंड ऑफ एखादी गोष्ट कंपल्सरी आहे, करायलाच पाहिजे या अर्थाने. ओके, सो यू मस्ट विअर अ सीट बेल्ट वेन यू ड्राईव्ह. नेक्स्ट, यू मस्ट इट ऑल ऑफ युअर व्हेजिटेबल्स. सो सर्व भाज्या खाल्ल्याच पाहिजेत, समथिंग लाईक दिस. म्हणजे हे तुमच्याकडे ऑब्लिगेशन आहे, थोडंसं बंधन आहे, यू कॅन से लाईक दिस. सो दिस इज वन यूज ऑफ मस्ट. Then next use is deduction. So what is deduction? Deduction means something that you think true. एखादी गोष्ट खरी आहे असं अनुमान असणं, त्याला आपण डिडक्शन असं म्हणतो. So certain something is true. Look at all that snow. Okay, so if you see snow, it must be cold outside. So what you are thinking here, you are guessing, you don't know whether there is cold or not, but you think, looking at snow, you think that there must be cold, आणि usually it is true. जे तुमचं अनुमान असतं ते कसं असतं, it is true. Okay, I heard a noise upstairs. काय वरती काहीतरी आवाज आला. मेरी मस्ट बी होम. आवाज आला याच्यावरून अनुमान मी काय काढलं, मेरी मस्ट बी होम, मेरी घरी असली पाहिजे. सो दॅट इज युजली ट्रू. सो दॅट इज डिडक्शन. सो ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड. एखादा अंदाज बांधणं की जो अंदाज हा युजली खरा असतो. देन नेक्स्ट यूज, दॅट इज एम्फसाइज और नेसेसिटी. यू कॅन कन्सिडर. एम्फसाइज म्हणजे एखाद्या गोष्टीवरती फोकस करणे, जोर देणे. नेसेसिटी म्हणजे गरज, एखाद्या गोष्टीची गरज आहे असं सांगणं, किंवा एखाद्या गोष्टीवरती जोर द्यायचा असेल, फोकस करायचं असेल. सो यू पीपल कॅन थिंक ऑफ मस्ट. Okay, so let's see how we people can emphasize something. Plants must have light and water to grow. काय केलं याच्यामध्ये, मस्ट हॅव म्हणजे असलंच पाहिजे, ह्याच्यावरती तुम्ही फोकस करताय की त्यांना ते आवश्यक आहे, किंवा नेसेसिटी. यू कॅन कन्सिडर हिअर नेसेसिटी. काय गरजेचं आहे, लाईट अँड वॉटर. ओके, सो हिअर इट इज necessity which is emphasized. Then next, number 2, it says you must study if you want good grades. So here also you are emphasizing or necessity. जर तुम्हाला गुड ग्रेड्स हवे असतील तर काय केलं पाहिजे, अभ्यास केला पाहिजे. ओके, सो हिअर इट इज ऑल्सो नेसेसिटी. एखाद्या गोष्टीसाठी काय आवश्यक आहे, you can express it with the help of must. Then next use is this strong recommendation. एखाद्या गोष्टीची शिफारस करणे, त्याला आपण रिकमेंडेशन असं म्हणतो. ओके, बट इट इज स्ट्रॉंग रिकमेंडेशन. एखाद्या गोष्टीबद्दल आपण ठाम आहोत, शुअर आहोत, अँड ती गोष्ट आपण जर एखाद्या व्यक्तीला जर रिकमेंड करणार असो, सो इन दॅट केस यू पीपल कॅन जस्ट यूज मस्ट. Okay, see how you can say we must get together for dinner soon. So must indicates a recommendation. एक शिफारस, आपण सगळेजण एकत्रितपणे डिनरला जाऊ. सो हे काय आहे, एक शिफारस आहे. सो यू कॅन एक्सप्रेस इट विथ द हेल्प ऑफ मस्ट. सेकंड एक्झाम्पल सेज these cupcakes are yummy, you must try one. So what you are doing, you are recommending. एखाद्याला तुम्ही आग्रह करताय. का आग्रह करताय, कशासाठी आग्रह करताय. इन केस ऑफ दिस एक्झाम्पल कपकेक्स कसे आहेत, दे आर यमी, आणि म्हणून त्या दुसऱ्या व्यक्तीला यू आर टेलिंग दॅट यू मस्ट ट्राय वन, तुम्ही एखादा ट्राय करा. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट यूज, दिस इज पॉझिटिव्ह अजम्पशन अँड इट इज इन पास्ट. भूतकाळामध्ये म्हणजे मस्टचा वापर सुद्धा तुम्ही प्रेझेंटमध्ये आणि पास्टमध्ये करू शकता, रिमेंबर. पण जस्ट पास्टमध्ये करायचं असेल तर कसं येणार आहे, ते मस्ट नंतर हॅव येतं, आणि हॅव नंतर क्रियापदाचं तिसरं रूप वापरायचं, पास्ट पार्टिसिपल. सो इन दॅट केस यू पीपल कॅन यूज मस्ट. ओके, सो लेट्स सी how it be. That must have been my mother calling me. So that must have been my mother. Okay, so here what you understand, must have been. सो इट टेल्स दॅट इट इज अजम्पशन. कोण असणार आहे ते, म्हणजे कुणाचा फोन असणार आहे तो, माझ्या आईचा फोन असणार आहे. आता तो माझ्या आईचाच फोन का असणार आहे हे अजम्पशन आहे, ते आपल्याला पुढे कळणार आहे बघा. वाईल आय वॉज इन द मीटिंग, म्हणजे तो कॉल कधी आला होता, ज्यावेळेस मी मीटिंग मध्ये होतो त्यावेळेस आला होता. आणि मग तो आईचाच कशावर होता, नो वन एल्स हॅज माय प्रायव्हेट फोन नंबर. कारण माझा जो प्रायव्हेट नंबर आहे तो दुसऱ्या कोणाकडे नाहीये, त्यामुळे जो ज्यांच्या कोणाकडे आहेत ते कोण आहे, आईकडे आहे. म्हणजे आईचाच तो कॉल असू शकतो. असं हे पॉझिटिव्ह अजम्पशन यू पीपल कॅन टेक इट आउट विथ द हेल्प ऑफ मस्ट प्लस हॅव अँड देन पास्ट पार्टिसिपल. सो दीज आर दी युजेस. मोस्टली मस्टचा यूज हा ऑब्लिगेशन आणि मॉरल ड्युटी या दोन कारणासाठी होईल. ऑब्लिगेशन म्हणजे एखादी गोष्ट करणं सक्तीचं आहे, बंधनकारक आहे आणि तुम्ही ते केलंच पाहिजे. ओके. नेक्स्ट यू पीपल हॅव टू थिंक ऑफ मस्ट आणि प्लस वर्ब ज्यावेळेस येत असतं, यू पीपल हॅव टू थिंक दॅट विच फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब यू आर गोइंग टू यूज. मस्ट नंतर क्रियापद जे येणार आहे ते क्रियापद कुठल्या फॉर्म मध्ये वापरणार तुम्ही, आन्सर मी. V1, V2, V3, VING कसं येणार.
V1.
V1.
V1, yes. All you people write that it will be always V1. Okay, it will not be V2, it will not be V3, it will not be VING. So here some examples are given how you should use not only must, फक्त mustच नाहीये तर all modal verbs you people have to think. ज्यावेळेस modal verbs आहे त्या modal verb नंतर येणारे जे क्रियापद असणार आहे हे V1च येणार. Okay, so let's see the base form of the infinitive, that is first form you people have to think, and before that you're not going to use any other form of verb. So here it says he must stop. So must yes वापरणार का तुम्ही.
No.
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 No, sir.
पण जर फक्त मस्ट न वापरता ही स्टॉप म्हणू शकतो का तुम्ही, ही स्टॉप
He
नाही म्हणू शकत,
stops.
ही स्टॉप्स
He
होणार.
stops.
पण जर ही मस्ट वापरत असाल तर ही मस्ट स्टॉप असं वापरायचं, ही मस्ट स्टॉप असं होणार नाही. सो दिस इज इनकरेक्ट, यू शुड यूज करेक्टली ही मस्ट स्टॉप. ओके. देन नेक्स्ट यू पीपल यू कॅनॉट यूज लाईक दिस, यू मस्ट टू गो असं नाही म्हणता येणार तुम्हाला. सो दिस इज रॉंग. सो यू हॅव टू से यू मस्ट गो. ओके. किंवा तुम्ही दुसरं म्हणून ही इज टू गो म्हणू शकता. तुम्ही ही इज वापरलं ना तर तुम्ही टू वापरू शकता. ही इज टू गो हे बरोबर होईल. पण ही मस्ट टू गो इट विल बी रॉंग. इफ यू आर गोइंग टू यूज मस्ट यू हॅव टू से यू मस्ट गो. Okay. Then next you people cannot add yes to the main verb also here. So you cannot say she must waits. No, this is wrong. So what is correct? She must wait. Simple. There is no yes or no yes. And then there is next use, last use for this must. It is must plus not. It is called mustn't. Okay. Must plus not contraction form. It is called mustn't. And you people have to think it is important that you do not do something. कधी वापरणार तुम्ही mustn't? एखादी गोष्ट करू नये किंवा केली नाही पाहिजे, एखादी गोष्ट ही प्रोहिबिटेड आहे, मनाई आहे, बंधन आहे त्या गोष्टीवरती, नॉट अलाउड आहे. सो इन दॅट केस यू पीपल कॅन यूज मस्ट नॉट और मसंट. फॉर एक्झाम्पल यू मसंट यूज युअर फोन वाईल ड्रायव्हिंग. म्हणजे काय केलं नाही पाहिजे, काय अलाव नाहीये, ड्रायव्हिंग करताना फोन वापरणं अलाव नाहीये. सो दिस वे यू पीपल कॅन यूज मस्ट. फॉर समथिंग केलंच पाहिजे असेल तर मस्ट, आणि एखादी गोष्ट केली नाही पाहिजे असं असेल तर मसंट. ओके. सो नाव यू पीपल जस्ट टेल मी more examples of must or mustn't. So can you make examples with the help of must? We must prepare a good timetable before the exams. Yes, Rutuja, you can say like this. Pratnya saying silence, please. Teacher must be there outside. Yes, you can say must be. So you're expressing again your strong assumption. Dinesh saying I must work hard on my goals. Yes, Dinesh, you are right. You can say like this. You must pay attention when you solve problems. Yes, Shruti. You mustn't smoke. That is right, Prajakta. You must do your homework every night. Ronald, you're right. So you people can make examples with the help of must. You must wear this dress. Pradnya, you can say this, but in this case, you are having authority or order to your parent, and then case you are just ordering your children. In that case, it will be you must wear this dress. Venkatesh saying you must read all your all books. Yes, Venkatesh, you can say like this. Success must have hard work. We must successful. Uh, you need to use be Shraddha. We must be successful in our life. Okay, then it will be correct, Shraddha. Bank must examine all documents. Yes, that's right, Aishwarya. I must say this food is delicious. Yes, we must eat green vegetables. It is good for health. You must wear uniform while entering school. Yes, that's right. She must have proper knowledge to qualify. Okay. Yes. You must complete it today. Yes, that is right, Akanksha. म्हणजे हे कम्प्लीट केलंच पाहिजे किंवा if I say you must pay the fees, so it means that fees पे केलीच पाहिजे. All right. So I hope that you people will just get more examples. They must have reached on time. Yes, that is right, Mrinal. You people practice a lot with different verbs, different model verbs, and you people can get more insight when you just make examples and try to discuss such examples with your friends also. If you practice, you will understand. Right now you understand, but if you're not going to do any practice, you're going to forget. Maybe after 1 week you might have forgotten everything about model verbs. So don't do it. You just every day you just revise it, you just think of examples, and you just practice them. With this, we'll go to the next slide now. And next slide, it is about should. Okay. So again, just try to understand should is past of shall, but again remember should can be used in present also. Okay. So should हा पास असला तरी तो प्रेझेंट मध्ये सुद्धा यूज केला जाऊ शकतो. So let's think of what we people use should. लक्ष द्या सगळेजण. Is it audible? आवाज येतो ना?
Yes, sir.
Ha, okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well. So first use of should, it is advice or suggestion. And as I told you, that best way to advise someone or suggest someone, it is should. So your hair is too long, you should get a haircut. So you should get a haircut. This is suggestion. This is advice. So you people can make so many suggestions here. For example, you should take rest. You should study hard. You should play games. You should complete your work. So any sentence if you're using with should, it is going to become advice. You should eat green vegetables. You should eat leafy vegetables. Okay, you should do some exercise. So what I'm doing, I'm just suggesting, I'm giving advice, I'm giving suggestion. Okay, so people can make lot many examples with this beginning with should. He should obey his parents. He should take care of his parents, something like this. Then next is situation likely in the present. So likely in the present means when you are going to refer any situation which is in present. So again, this is expressing here possibility. So Mary should be at home now. So what is this? This is again a guess. This is a assumption that Mary घरी असेल आता. Give her a call. Okay. maybe in future also, if you are just going to predict someone, काहीतरी तुम्ही भविष्याबद्दल बोलणार असाल तर that also can be expressed with the help of should. They should win tonight, they are a better team. So you're going to talk about future. Tonight is about future. So here also you're going to use should. To predict म्हणजे एखादं वर्तवण्यासाठी, अंदाज वर्तवण्यासाठी you can use this. They should win tonight. And why you're going to predict it? Because you know they are a better team. Because of that you are going to say this. Then next you can use structure like this: should have plus past participle. And this is used to express something that you could do in the past. भूतकाळामध्ये एखादी गोष्ट तुम्ही करू शकला असता हे सांगण्यासाठीच तुम्हाला काय शुड हॅव पास्ट पार्टिसिपलचा यूज करायचं आहे. म्हणजे तुम्ही ते करू शकला नाही. मागे जसे आपण काही एक्झाम्पल बघितले होते बघा, इन केस ऑफ माइट किंवा इन केस ऑफ पुढे जे आपण what we people have done earlier with that also. एखादी गोष्ट हे करू शकलो असतो पण ते केलेलं नाहीये. To talk about that. Okay, so meaning is given here. The subject did not fulfill their obligation in the past or did not act responsibly. हे केलेलं नाहीये, करू शकलेला नाहीये. So in that case you people can use this structure should have and that then past participle. Example बघा, you should have given your boss the report yesterday when he asked for it. म्हणजे काय करायला पाहिजे होतं त्यानं? तो जो रिपोर्ट होता तो रिपोर्ट त्या बॉसला द्यायला पाहिजे होता. ज्यावेळेस त्यांनी विचारलं होतं रिपोर्ट बद्दल त्यावेळेस तो द्यायला पाहिजे होता, बट इनफॅक्ट डिड नॉट गिवन, तो दिला गेला नाहीये. म्हणजे कधी गोष्ट ही करायला हवी होती त्या केसमध्ये. मे बी अदर एक्झाम्पल, मग अशी एक एक्झाम्पल आपण बघितलं होतं. सिमिलर टाइप ऑफ एक्झाम्पल वी पीपल कॅन डिस्कस हिअर. You should have studied more to pass the exam. Okay, so in this case you should have studied. This is structure. Should have and studied. म्हणजे तू अभ्यास करायला हवा होतास. It is in the past. पण तू अभ्यास केलेला नाही, त्यामुळे तू पास एक्झाम झालेला नाही. To express this, to express such meanings, you people can use should have and past participle. Next is this should be and then ing. Okay, so differently you people can use this. Right now people might be thinking about that when we people use should and then main verb, usually it is first form, like here you should get haircut or you should pay attention, you should do this, you should not do this. In that case what people are doing, we people are using first form of verb. But here you people will come to know sentences which should can be like this also. So you can use should, then be, and then main verb will be in ing form also. So let's see. And meaning of this structure will be the subject is not fulfilling their obligation now or is not acting sensibly. Means they are not doing their own work. So you people can say you should be wearing your seat belt. You should be wearing your seat belt means actually you are not wearing, and so in that case you feel that की त्याने seat belt घातला पाहिजे. आणि ते आता सध्या presently you are going to talk about present situation here. So that time you can say you should be wearing your seat belt. Okay, you should be studying for the test right now. म्हणजे आता जे टेस्ट असणार आहे त्या टेस्टसाठी तू अभ्यास करत असायला हवा आहेस, पण तू अभ्यास करत नाहीयेस. सो दॅट कॅन बी अगेन अ काइंड ऑफ ॲडवाइस. याचा जो अर्थ होतो हा ॲडवाइसच होतो. ओके, नेक्स्ट यूज पीपल यू मे बी थिंकिंग अबाउट ऑट टू आणि शुड या दोन्हीमधला डिफरन्स यू विल कम टू नो. शुड म्हणजे एखादी गोष्ट हे करायला पाहिजे आणि ऑट टू मीन्स ऑल्सो एखादी गोष्ट केली पाहिजे ज्यातलं आपण मॉरल ऑब्लिगेशन म्हणू किंवा एक नैतिक बंधन असतं त्या संदर्भात आपण बघणार आहोत. So you people just think about should and ought to. Should can be replaced by ought to without a change in meaning. जर तुम्ही should आणि ought to हे एकमेकाच्या बद्दल वापरत असाल तर you can use it, but there should not be change in meaning. कसं बघा, example you just read, you ought to study more. So you ought to study more, तू जास्त अभ्यास करायला हवा आहेस. आणि you should study more, तू जास्त अभ्यास करावास. So in this case, difference is what? Ought to sounds more formal than should and is used less frequently. So difference काय आहे की याच्यामध्ये this is formal, you ought to study more, हे वाक्य formal आहे and it is used less, and it is informal and it is used more. You should study more. आपण जास्त वापर शूडचा करतो ऑट टू पेक्षा. रेअरली कुठंतरी युजली इट इज इन रायटिंग किंवा रिडिंग मध्ये आपल्या येतं ऑट टू, आणि इन ओरल कम्युनिकेशन वी हार्डली यूज ऑट टू. ओके. Then next last point from this slide, it says we use shouldn't to advise not to do something. आता should आणि not हे जेव्हा एकत्रितपणे वापरलं जातं तर त्याचा अर्थ नाही, जसं आपण ऍडवाइस देण्यासाठी एखादी गोष्ट करायला पाहिजे याच्यासाठी ऍडवाइस देतो, तशी एखादी गोष्ट करू नये असं जर सांगायचं असेल, सो इन दॅट केस यू पीपल आर गोइंग टू यूज shouldn't. Shouldn't means should not, usually because it is bad or wrong. And का केली नाही पाहिजे? It is not right, it is not appropriate, it is bad, it is wrong. So in that case you people are going to do that, it shouldn't be done, नाही केली पाहिजे. Then next is that example is that you shouldn't throw your litter onto the street. काय केलं नाही पाहिजे? जे कचरा असेल, so you shouldn't throw it onto the street. रस्त्यावरती नाही फेकला पाहिजे. सो एखादी गोष्ट काय केली नाही पाहिजे, सजेशनच आहे हे सुद्धा, सजेशन किंवा ऍडवाइसच आहे, बट इट इज इन निगेटिव्ह फॉर्म. म्हणजे काही गोष्ट केली पाहिजे असे ऍडवाइस असतात आणि काही गोष्ट केली नाही पाहिजे असे जे ऍडवाइस असतात. इन दॅट केस म्हणजे जर काही नाही करायचं असं सांगायचं असेल तर शुडंटनी केलं जातं. नेक्स्ट एक्झाम्पल इज दॅट ही शुडंट प्ले विथ दोज वायर्स इफ ही डझंट नो व्हॉट ही इज डुईंग. सो शुडंट नाही केलं पाहिजे. ओके. or you shouldn't work so much, एवढं काम नाही केलं पाहिजे. Okay, so this is all about should. If you have any question about should, you may ask. कोणाला काय अडचण आहे का should बद्दल?
No, sir.
So just make few examples where you are just giving advice or suggestion, काहीतरी केलं पाहिजे किंवा काही नाही केलं पाहिजे असं सांगण्यासाठी एक्झाम्पल्स सांगा मला. You should be in time. Yes, Rutuja, that's right. वेळेत यायला हवं. Yes, you should stop eating fast food. Aishwarya, that's right. Aishwarya, you can make this in a negative also. You should not eat fast food. असे म्हणू शकता तुम्ही. You should go for walks more often. Yes, Mronal, you can see. You should wear a helmet when you're driving. Yes, Rutuja. You should not go there. Yes, that's right. Pratna saying you should be washing your hands. Yes, that's good. Ronald saying you should apply for this job. Yes. Praveen saying you should try something new. Yes. So people understand how you can give suggestions, how you can give advice. You should wear a mask. Yes, Ganesh. You should have to attend the seminar. Yes. Sakshi saying you should do this for your bright future. Okay. Yes, all you people can do this and try to practice such examples with this. Now we people will go to the next slide, which is about wood. Okay, so In case of wood, you people will just consider that it is past of will. But again, remember it can be used in present. जरी will चा past असला तरी तो present मध्ये वापरला जाऊ शकतो. You should do this for your bright future. Should we turn left at this street? Yes, you can ask for advice also, Pooja, like this. You can say like this also. You should not have smoked. Yes, Mronal, that's right. So it is talking about past now. Now pay attention to the screen and let's see about wood. So as I told you, wood is past of will, but wood can be used in present also. So first use of wood, it says it is conditional. So again, conditional, it means that if comes. जर असं झालं असतं तर तसं. So let's see, give an example. It says, if we had a car. Okay, so this is in past. Why it is in past? Because had comes, and had tells us that this is in past. We would drive to work. Okay, so काय केलं असतं मी कामावरती कार घेऊन गेलो असतो, something like this. Then next says, if he had gone to the party, he would have seen a lot of his friends. Okay, so had gone. So this tells us that it is in past. आणि जर तो पार्टीला गेला असता तर तिथं काय झालं असतं, ही वुड हॅव सीन अ लॉट ऑफ हिज फ्रेंड्स. खूप साऱ्या त्याच्या मित्रांना तो तिथं त्यानं पाहिलं असतं. Then this is after conditional use. Next use is request, and this request is polite request, and request is in present. वर्तमान काळामध्ये वूडचा वापर केला तर it can become a request. Usually it is in the form of question. It begins with would. Would you lend me a pen, please? So this is a polite request. This is formal request, polite request. एक नम्र विनंती करायची असेल तर you can begin something like this. Would you lend me a pen, please? Or you can say, I would like more coffee, please. So when you say I would like more coffee, what you're doing, you're asking for copy. You need more copy, but you're making a request with the help of would. Then next you can just make offer. This is again polite offer. Would you like me to drive you home? Okay. So what you're doing, you're offering. Maybe your friend is there, and if he does not have his own vehicle and you are with your car and you want to drop your friend at home, so you are going to offer him a ride. You are going to offer him a lift. You can say, would you like me to drive you home? So this is an offer. Would you care to join us for dinner? So what you're doing, you're asking your friend to join you for dinner. Okay, so you are making an offer by saying, would you care to join us for dinner? Okay. Then next is that future in the past. What do you mean by future in the past? So in fact, that's something that you thought earlier की तुम्ही काहीतरी चांगलं कराल अशी अपेक्षा होती, but तुम्ही ते करू शकला नाही, किंवा तुम्हाला वाटत होतं की तुम्ही एखादी गोष्ट करू शकाल, तुम्ही ती करू शकला नसाल, तर that called future in the past. So example, you people just read, we thought we would arrive on time. So this is in past. And you're talking about something that is going to happen in the future. काय विचार केला की we would arrive on time. आम्ही वेळेवर पोहोचू असा विचार केला, but काय झालं, we were late. आम्हाला उशीर झाला, आम्ही पोहोचू शकलो नाही. To describe such actions, you people can use such would. And then one more use that is expressed with the help of would, that is habit in the past. Habit in the past, something that you people were doing in the past. भूतकाळातली सवय, एखादी गोष्ट जे तुम्ही अगोदर करायचा पण ते आता नाही करत. Okay, so let's see example. When I lived in the country, I would go for a walk in the woods every day. So this is my habit. It is in the past. So I was doing when I lived in the country. But now I don't live in country and I don't go for a walk in the woods every day. म्हणजे एखादी गोष्ट अगोदर करायचो पण आता करत नाही अशा केसमध्ये. मे बी फॉर एक्झाम्पल यू पीपल कॅन से So I played cricket when I was in school. So what does this indicate? It indicates my past habit. जे मी शाळेत असायचो तेव्हा क्रिकेट खेळायचो. आत्ता खेळतो का? आत्ता नाही खेळत. ओके, सो दिस मीनिंग हॅज टू बी कन्वेड विथ द हेल्प ऑफ वुड when you are going to talk about past habit. Okay, so all right, so this was all about wood, and you people just think if you have any questions, difficulties about use of wood. Meanwhile, I would like to confirm absent numbers also. Roll number 5, absent number. Roll number 8, absent. Roll number 13, absent. Roll number 25, absent. 32, absent. 42, 43, absent. 56, absent. 60, absent. Okay, so these are the absent numbers. So with this, today I would like to stop here. So maybe in next class, we people will discuss about need to, dare to, used to, and then we are going to begin tenses. Okay. Shall we stop here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. कुणाल काय आहे का अडचण? समजते का? बाकीचे सर्व जे रेग्युलरली paying attention, the students, very few students who are just replying. There are some students who have not just responding. So roll number 57, शुभम काय अडचण आहे का? रोल नंबर 57 काय अडचण आहे का? रोल नंबर 14 मुस्किम काय अडचण आहे का? रोल नंबर 62 संकेत शिंदे.
No, sir.
Okay. Roll number 48 Sakshi.
No, sir.
39, roll number 39 Harsh.
No, sir.
Okay, all right. I hope that you people will do it. But see, from your own or at your own level, you just prepare yourself for English communication. म्हणजे फक्त एवढं शिकणं एवढंच लिमिटेड मर्यादित किंवा समजलं म्हणजे सगळं संपलं असंही नाहीये. You people prepare yourself for English communication. Try to use short sentences. Okay, no, yes, please, come, go, thank you, asking some questions, answering questions. And try to be confident about your English speech. So whatever you are going to speak, talk it confidently, so that at your second year, at third year, you people become more fluent. If you start today, if you start in your first year, then you people in your second year and third year will develop more. If you're not going to speak at all, if you're not going to do any practice, you're going to face a lot of difficulties at the end. So to avoid the problems in the future, start from day first, from today onwards. If you're not doing anything earlier, let it be, but from today onwards, you people prepare yourself for the English communication, for aptitude also, and keep working on it with your studies. फक्त मार्क्स आणि फक्त अभ्यास एवढ्या दोनच गोष्टीवरती लिमिटेड राहू नका. Okay, so thank you for joining today. I will end this meeting for everyone, and we'll meet in next class. Thank you.